Bonjour everyone, this is Monday Young here, your life and expat coach, and welcome to my channel where I give advice and support to expats, people who are freelance, self-employed, or entrepreneurs to help them on their journey no matter where they are. So today I am going to be talking about what I think is the most important step you have to take if you're thinking about becoming a freelancer or an entrepreneur while you are abroad. So stay tuned. So if you've been out there and you think that you actually would like to become a freelancer or to start a business in your new destination, the first thing that I think you need to do before you invest any time or money is to make sure that the idea that you have is actually viable in the place that you are. Yes, this is the one major step that most people overlook. That we have to understand that when we're moving to a new place, a new culture, the way people consume and use services are also different from where we are. Now, that can be a good and a bad thing. And that's why if you have an idea, the first thing that you need to do is to do your research. This step cannot be skipped unless you just want to lose time and money investing in an idea that might not even be viable where you are. So how can you do this? Well, one, you need to go online and you need to see who is your competition in your local area, in the region, and also in the nation of where you want to offer your services. Sizing up the competition, knowing how much competition there is, and figuring out where you can fit into the market is absolutely essential. Once you've identified that, okay, that the service you want to offer, that there actually is a demand, or there's a hole in the market where you can actually provide a service where it's lacking. And if you see that your idea, okay, there's competition out there, there's a need, the next thing that you need to do is figuring out how you can make yourself unique and stand out. And the best way that you can do that is using your international self. That means that you introduce your language and your culture into your business. This will help you automatically separate you from the crowd. So, and also it will give you a place to start to look for potential clients and marketing. So if you're going to be doing your services in a different language from the location where you currently are, that also helps you to separate you from everyone else. And if you can do it in more than one language, that also helps to separate you. And your natural culture and your international experience gives you that unique edge from everyone else who may be offering the services that you want to offer. The second thing is once you have done some research to see all of those things, is to do an outline of your idea. And that outline needs to have 4 major components in it. The first one is, what is your offer? What are the services that you want to provide? And get as detailed as you can. The second thing, who is your client? You have to know who would use this service. The third thing is how they will use the service. And the fourth is, how will you deliver that service? These are the 4 basic things that you need, one, to know for yourself, because this is like the foundation of a business plan should you decide to go to that next level by creating a business plan and bringing your service to the community. You're also going to need this to be able to communicate this to who is your potential market. Once you've researched that idea, you've made that outline, now it's time to go and ask the public what they think. that, we can create as many great services as we think that people will need, but it's not the same as what people actually say that they need. So my suggestion is once you know all of those things, you go out there and you start talking to people who are in your target market, and you ask them, like, have you ever, if this service was if you could buy this service or this could be provided to you, would that be interesting? You can put surveys online in Facebook groups asking people who aren't in your target market what they think about this service, what they could change to have a better service, to give you also some suggestions on how to make your services unique and your offer more attractive. So that would be my biggest tip, is doing that research to make sure that the idea that you actually have is viable where you are before you waste any time or any money. And so if you're thinking about becoming a freelancer or opening a business abroad and you would like to have some support, you are welcome to contact me on my website, mundeyyoung.com, or you can email me at mundeyyoungcoaching@gmail.com. Also, if you like this video and it was helpful for you, please hit that like button and subscribe, and be looking out for my series of videos that I will be doing, where I will be giving step by step how you can become a freelancer or start your business abroad. But I hope that idea that you have is viable, and I look forward to speaking to you the next time about how you can bring your service to the market where you are. Okay, well, have a great day. Bye-bye.